Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. And you can feel the butterflies from up here as this young fella takes the hill for the very first time in a major league ball game.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, center fielder Max Kepler.
Get ahead right now.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
I got it. I got it.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Brian Dozier.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down. Here's Miguel Sano, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Byung-Ho Park. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-2 once more. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. In for strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will.
Leading off for the Twins.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Joe Mauer.
Swing and a liner. But foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jason Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian Dozier.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Sano is retired to lead off the 5th. Into the box now, Young-Ho Park.
Designated hitter.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Up next for Minnesota,
Byron Buxton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And sixth inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Jason Castro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Kane is under it. One away.
He's coming. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
The relay throw. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
One down. One down.
Now batting. Short
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Escobar has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So one run here.
Your attention,
Seth
please.
Maness is on to
pitching for
pitch
the
from the
Royals.
bullpen.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Number 44 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kelvin Herrera closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.